What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Friday edition of the Stay Cashin show. The Jets are back edition. The fucking most rigged game of the year edition. I had to get Phil riled up right out the gate. But we did fucking skull fuck the analysis on that game yesterday. I stood alone, a man on an island, telling everyone that the Jets were going to win. I was laughed at by many people on this show. Bill was the only one who agreed the line was wrong. Zab, were you on the Jets last night? Because Hoffman owes me an apology.
Jets in the under. Hey,
Hoffman,
let me get a quick word in. D-Rock is playing on this hockey game right now that's starting. He is Florida Panthers minus 118 money line. It's starting right now. So
there's a hockey game starting right now?
Yep. Yes. Panthers Stars.
Why?
Why not?
It's good. I've never seen that.
From the sweat. Let's go. Get it in.
Let me see what I'm on.
I got it in. I'm on it. Let's go.
Is there anybody watching the game?
I'm not watching. I don't even know if it's on.
No, I mean, is there anybody there?
Who's he on?
They're in Finland.
Oh,
there
you
go.
Well,
hold on, Zab. Hold on, guys, shut up. Zab, who's he on?
He is on the Panthers.
I love the Panthers. Yeah, Panthers are the play. I was like, if he's on the Stars, we need to stop this. I love the Panthers. I'm hitting this right now. I'm putting this out immediately. I'm heavy on the Panthers.
Global series.
Why is this game at fucking 1 o'clock? Am I glitching
Global
a little bit?
series, Tommy. Finland, baby.
All right,
it's not 1 o'clock in Finland.
All right, we got a big promo we're going to be dropping shortly, too. I got to it's not on the website. It's supposed to be. So I'm just waiting for this to go live, and then I'll tell you about what it is. But while I do that, let me introduce the crew.
Real fast, Tommy.
I'm about to introduce you. So,
I know, but
Bill Rupp, ladies and gentlemen.
Real fast, I'm parlaying that with the Rangers. I love the Rangers tonight. Minus 194. That comes out to plus 179. So I am parlaying that with the Rangers. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me just do this. Hold on. Tell him. Go. Say something.
Hi, I'm Bill Rupp. How you guys doing?
Oh my God, you're the worst. All right. Anyway, Zab, what's up?
Oh, not much, man. Just a little under the weather. A lot of trick-or-treating last night, but we're here. So.
Oh, yeah? You did a lot of trick-or-treating?
Oh, yeah. The kids had me running in the neighborhood, so.
What'd you get?
Oh, they got.
Did you get any razor blades?
Nah, we got like 6 bags of candy, though, so.
Well, they got these new costumes. I saw these kids out last night where it's like a blow-up costume.
Oh, yeah, that's the new thing.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. So somebody's inside, but it's a blow-up. Like I saw one of that, what's that one? Damn, I forget the fucking
You ever seen those before, Bill?
Never saw them. Saw
them. I had one in college. I was a sumo wrestler.
Yeah, no, this is like, no, this is different, Hoff. It's like a real lightweight material, and it blows up. It's not like a fat costume, but it's made of like really, it's pretty crazy. I saw a lot of people wearing them.
Yeah, there's a couple I saw. One was a SpongeBob. One's like
what was that show with the guy? Like big dude. God damn it! They made movies out of it. I forget now it's gonna bother me all goddamn day.
The show with the guy.
He
was in a video.
Anyone see the show with the guy?
It was an old video game. It's in a video game, and then he gets out of the video game, and he goes to the other video game.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. There you go. I saw 2 Wreck-It Ralphs yesterday.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph is awesome.
I think I watched that movie not too long ago with my kids.
Yeah. Love Wreck-It Ralph.
Wow, 2 Wreck-It Ralphs yesterday. That's a lot.
2.
So I got no trick-or-treaters again, so now I'm stuck with all this fucking candy. I didn't do my drive-by fucking trick-or-treating either. But luckily, the Jets won. So that's all I fucking care about. That was can you guys hear this in the background or no?
No.
Okay, I got the beats here.
I mean, your street doesn't even exist. Like your street sign is like a band camp.
Yeah, it's like a Friday the 13th. What was that valley?
Like
what was that camp?
Like you don't even want to. You see Tommy's like
Camp Crystal Lake. Yeah.
Like, don't go down there.
Yeah, it's like literally no one could find my place. I hid from everyone in the universe out here. The game last night, we told you on this show. Listen, I gave up on the Jets a couple weeks ago. I'm not going to lie. Come a little back over to the other side after that second half. A little bit, not much, a little bit. But I will tell you this. That line, if you didn't bet the game, that's fine. If you bet the Texans last night, quit gambling. You just can't gamble ever again. Like literally just quit gambling. Because Bill doesn't even study the line movements, doesn't care about them, doesn't watch them, doesn't look at them. It says they're stupid half the time, right, Bill? And even you last night were like, this line movement's too crazy to bet, right? So keep in mind, I say all the time, not making a bet you wanted to make is winning a bet, right? Because you didn't lose. And like you said last night, Bill, you didn't know what was going on with the line, so you stayed off Houston, but you wanted to bet Houston, right? But you stayed off it. That's a win. That's a win.
But I did end up last second betting the Jets.
If you can hear anything behind me, let me know. There's a lot going on.
Very little. I did end up betting the Jets last night in a parlay with Garrett Wilson at the last possible minute, because it was running through my head all day about the line and how insane it was that all of my years of watching NFL, I've never seen a 5-point swing to go through 0 to the other side with no quarterback being out, like no significant injury, like Diggs. Okay, I get it, but that's not going to move the line like that. No significant injuries. They had their full offensive line on Houston. Made no freaking sense. I didn't know what was going on. All I know is that line screamed Jets, was very fishy, and right off the kickoff, Tommy, right off the kickoff.
Go Panthers.
Right out the. I mean, dude, I don't understand how anyone. I'm still stalking. I was on a Thunderdome this morning with Slop and Press, right? And Slop laughs at me when I tell him games are rigged. Like he is the oldest school, does not believe anything's rigged at all. Right? I don't understand how. I yell at him all the time. We argue all the time. We literally called to the letter exactly what was going to happen every play and every drive. You did. Literally out the gate.
Panthers goal.
I was going to say, Panthers goal.
Fuck, I just didn't get it in. God damn it. I'm fucking doing this goddamn website thing. I fucking hate this shit. Fuck. My God. Just don't own a company if you want to gamble. Let me just tell you that. It's literally the bane of my gambling existence. Do not own a company. Bill can tell you, don't even provide content. It's the fucking worst. Boy, if we hadn't been around for 7 years and actually can make a real living off it, I'd be done with it. Anyone starting up a gambling company who's good at betting, don't do it. Run. You're going to miss everything. Everything. Fucking horrible. God damn it.
Because sometimes, like, I put out the live bet before I put it in.
Yeah, I do too. And then you fucking miss it yourself.
So, because I want you guys to.
Oh, Bill froze.
Make money. Like, I love making money, but I want your money sold. But, you know.
Oh, my God. I'm just kidding.
But, yeah,
Tell me if they tie it up.
You're 100% right. You're 100% right. That line was absolutely insane. And right off the bat, we saw flags on Houston.
Right out the gate.
Everything going. Even though the first half of football was probably the worst
by far.
Exhibition
part of the reason why, though,
I've ever seen in my life, with all the penalties and the sacks and Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball to no one and you know, Stroud looking like he's just came into the league. Like, how is this guy?
Guys, raise your finger, Hoff, if you can hear this in the background at any point. Don't just
it's
let
like
me go.
Slight.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, I'll just.
It just looked like the Texans were a shell of themselves. I think the Texans have some serious problems going forward. I wasn't on the Texans to start the season. I didn't like them. I was wrong. They were 6-2. They were great. But now I'm still going to say it. I don't love the Texans. That offensive line is killing him. Last game, what'd they get? Colts got like 5 or 6 sacks. The Jets had 8 last night. And Zab, that's their full, healthy offensive line.
Yeah, they got banged up too last night. I saw they got one of their offensive linemen went down with an injury. So that'll be
that's an issue. That's
a big issue.
I understand there's no Nico Collins, and Diggs is hurt. Nico comes back next week. But I mean, what the hell? Like, he's getting murdered back there.
I mean, right now too, with their offense that's so one-dimensional. Basically, you just need to stop Joe Mixon, because you can put 2 people on Tank Dell and shut him down. So they really
they couldn't stop him last night.
Well, they couldn't, but I mean, it's only stopping one wide receiver.
24 carries, 100 and something yards, and a touchdown. He did his job.
But they were just loading up the box, just rushing, trying to stop the run, I guess would have been a better way to say it.
When I went back and watched some of the games, so I started a new thing where I got that NFL premium thing. And you can go back and watch the condensed game. So you could I'm on my phone just, hanging out. And I just watch it a little bit. They do a good job on the run, the blocker. But when it comes to the pass, he's got no time and he's got nowhere to go.
Yeah, they have one of the better run blocking offensive like schemes and lines, but pass blocking, they're just terrible. There's a couple more like that this weekend that their pass blocking is just terrible and they give up so many sacks. The Giants are like that. They have a good zone blocking scheme, but their pass blocking is just terrible. So
yeah, like that game, that first half was disgusting, Hoffman. I mean, I didn't even want to.
Yeah, so basically, but I had to stop whatever was going on there. So basically, the beginning of the game, Bill, we called it. This is how fixed games go, and this is the reason why everyone who signed up for our site believes in rigged games, but everyone who isn't doesn't. Because we talk them through. We were live on the voice chat last night, telling everyone exactly what was going to happen, how it was going to happen, and what was going to, literally started the game off, said they're definitely going to make sure the Jets get off to a good start. There was more ridiculous holding penalties on the fucking Texans to start that game. Right on the kickoff, march down. And what happens when games are rigged? These players are not fucking stupid. Listen, you can't even say we're saying games are rigged. We called it and won it. So we're not complaining. That's the only reason why we bet it was because we knew it was going to be rigged by the line. Because you saw Stroud all of a sudden magic fumble inside the 20 out of nowhere. Ball just falls out of his hand, right? Jets go down. They're trying to give the game to the Jets. Jets drop a ball before the fucking end zone. They're trying to hand the game to the Jets. Then all of a sudden it goes in 7-0. No big deal. Right out of the half, you knew it. Aaron Rodgers fucking comes right down, scores. What we were saying after that, I go, watch. Stroud is going to march down into the red zone. Same thing Jordan Love did last week. If you remember Jordan Love, march into the red zone, and then they shit the bed in the red zone. They call some bad plays. They were calling running plays on 2nd and 8. You get that flag at the 10-yard line that was worth 20 yards of penalty, basically, when you're inside the red zone. You get that throw that is nowhere near somebody. I mean, everything. Then we said Stroud was going to fake an injury. And next thing you know, he's faking injuries. He's on the ground. We said Love was going to fake an injury last week, and he faked an injury, mythical injury that no one saw and nothing happened. Then we were talking about Bill the balls. How every time a game is rigged and the line is on the fucking one side, the kicker can't make a field goal on the other team. I told you the Cleveland game was rigged last week. We fucking called everything. You watched that, Bill. Balls bouncing off people's faces and shit. And then all of a sudden, Tucker's missing field goals, right? Fairbairn last night misses 2 field goals. They got fucking remotes in that ball or something. Something's going on
list,
there.
Remember? You made me make the list.
We made a list. Give me a couple others from the list.
You said Ryan Clark, whiteface.
That's not for this game, Hoffman.
You said Jets game rigged. Jets game rigged.
Hoffman, are you going to provide some value here?
Devonte Adams concussion.
What's that? Oh, yeah, the Devonte Adams concussion. That was another one. So let's talk about that. So you don't have to read it, Hoff. You could read it, get it in your head, and then just say it.
I'm reading it.
He's like white face.
Man.
The Devonte Adams concussion, Bill, is more than anything that happened last night with this game. The biggest proof in the world that FanDuel has a script. It was the mic drop. Devonte Adams gets a concussion. We had 1 catch every quarter for Devonte Adams plus 250 or something, right? I put that out. Devonte Adams gets his catch in the 3rd quarter, and all of a sudden, bang, we're like, oh, we're fucked. Devonte Adams goes into the tent, goes out of the tent with his head down, sad. He went in with a concussion, right, Bill? That's what they were checking him for. Walks to the locker room after coming out of the tent with a concussion diagnosis, and we're all sitting there. One of the kids in the chat, I felt bad for him because he thought he fucked us, but he did the right thing. Who was it, B-Boy or something?
Big Body Brunson.
Big Body Brunson in the chat goes, the cash out is still up on the 1 catch each quarter. Yeah, we're watching Devonte Adams walk to the locker room with a concussion.
Profit too.
It's over. Everyone wrote it off, and we were still getting plus 150. So we send a mass message, guys, cash out of this immediately. This is free. We just scammed FanDuel. All of a sudden, out of nowhere in the 4th quarter, fucking Devonte Adams walks out of the locker room and looks like fucking Usain Bolt catches a fucking 50-yard touchdown. Bill, We were sitting there like, why are they letting us cash this out? This is they're gonna get slaughtered, not only for a win. And then went they knew he was coming back somehow. FanDuel was the only people in the world who knew Devonte Adams was coming back.
Then you had the
explain it. Someone explain it.
You had Mechie wide open twice. It was missed.
Oh, Mechie was never getting there because Bill was talking about
it. The number was flying up and down.
That number for his prop, as soon as we got off the show, when Zab mentioned it, I went in and started looking at it. And then they had 18.5 on FanDuel, 14.5 on MGM. So as soon as I started to put it out at 14.5, it jumps to 16.5, and then it disappears.
Then 17.
Take it off the board everywhere.
Then
it goes up to 18. Then it goes up to 20.5. Then I start seeing it all over Twitter, and then that was it. I knew it was over. So
and then you knew he wasn't hitting his prop.
All those, you knew
because we were saying, Bill, we were saying during the thing, we were trying to figure out which guy's gonna fuck it, right? Because you knew the Jets were gonna win based on the line. I was literally just a count dump on it. But we were like, which guy's gonna fuck the props today? Who's gonna get hurt? Who's gonna do something? Because if the Jets are gonna win, then Adams and Wilson need to do well, right? They're not going to not throw. And if Houston, these props look like Mixon's going to do well. Tank Dell, how does he not? I thought he may be the one that would fuck everyone. Nope. Mechie's the one that went up 8 yards before the game. Both Stroud's worst missed passes were to fucking Mechie. The one in the end zone and the fucking bomb over the middle in the middle of the game that I posted the video of. Not a coincidence, boys and girls.
Those like gimmick bets are so hard to hit. You would think Hall and Mixon had 100-something yards. Hall had 70-something yards. 5 rushing yards in each quarter. Nope, didn't happen.
No, yeah, you got 3 in the second quarter.
Didn't fucking happen. I thought after the first quarter hit, I'm like, I got 10 plus 1,800.
Yeah,
it's a lock. They're running all over each other. Nope. Those didn't happen, so just.
But dude, the Schultz thing.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
How about Schultz's toe?
Yeah, not getting his
like literally how do you not drag your foot there on that out of bounds? But like this far from just breaking the internet yesterday, if Schultz catches that pass inbounds. But dude, Jets look really good in the second half.
They did.
I don't know. You think they carry that forward? I'm biased, so I can't speak.
No. Well, they have a long rest, and they play Bills. They play Bills team, the Cardinals, in Arizona.
Mop job.
No, what do you think?
You don't want to bet me on that anymore, do you, Bill?
I agree.
What?
Mop job, yeah.
You think we get mopped?
Yes.
All right, me and Bill are going head to
head. Got him, Bill. You're gonna take him to the hole.
That's for damn sure. We're taking you to the woodshed in that game. Arizona sucks.
There's no. First of all, none of those.
And Bill, and it's minus
this is a big 2 weeks.
This is not CJ Stroud. This is not CJ Stroud.
Right, it's someone worse.
They can get their hands on. This is little Hoffman, who's running around back there like a freaking maniac.
All right, we'll see. But
I
think
the Cardinals play Tommy's boy Caleb this weekend, and then they play the Jets.
And then, of course, Aaron Rodgers shows up today on McAfee.
Yeah.
He got the win. And then,
did he say why he didn't show up Tuesday?
Nope, but McAfee made a little comment during the thing because they're thinking, oh, you won. Like, it's a good win. You know, you're going to keep this winning streak going. Aaron Rodgers, well, we're going to take it one at a time. And then they're like, well, you know, it'd be good for Tuesdays.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you don't come on Tuesday, you come on Friday. That's fucking
like,
gay.
And people were saying, oh, he doesn't come on Tuesdays when there's a Thursday game.
I mean, that does make sense, though.
It does, but
that does.
Definitely was not the fact.
Yeah, that should have. But here's the thing. I'm with Bill. Listen, I'll defend the Jets and Rodgers as much as I can. That would have been said on the show. Hey, guys, I know it's Aaron Rodgers Tuesday, but when they play on a Thursday, they got a shortened week. He's got to focus on the team. Then we're all good. But even if we thought it was an excuse, it would have made sense. You would now, like when Molly disappeared for a week and no one said a word. Like if there's a viable reason why, and it's not a contract negotiation or a hissy fit, then you're going to say it. Right? If Bill has a doctor's appointment next Monday and he's not here, I'm going to go, listen, Bill has a doctor's appointment today. He's not going to be joining us. If we're wondering where the fuck Bill is when the show starts, I'm going to be like, where the fuck is Bill? Right? Or I'm not going to say anything. So I'm with Bill. No, bullshit. Because it makes sense, but they would have said that to start the show. That's absolutely ridiculous. They would not have let that, because that was going viral, people saying he dodged the show.
And then McAfee spoke about, he's like, he went trick-or-treating with his family, came home, watched a little bit of the game, then he had to go.
Hold on. Bill, you may be wrong. Voyage says they said exactly that.
Okay, I watched the whole show. I didn't hear it.
Bill said he watched the whole show. Bill told me yesterday he watched the whole show and didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it on Tuesday.
All right, so it's Bill versus Voyage.
No, listen, if he did say it, then he said it. I didn't hear
listen, keep in mind, Bill watching a whole something means he paid attention to 15% of it because he has the attention span.
But
so I'm going to go with Boy. Okay, I rescind everything I just said again.
But hold on, me and you were on the phone, John, during that, and then he even said, he goes,
I didn't see the beginning.
Tuesday. I saw the beginning.
Well, I mean, you would say Sports Tuesday if Aaron Rodgers isn't on for a reason.
Something, but I didn't hear it.
All right, Bill Rupp giving us bad information.
No, hold on. He did make a comment about it today, which was funny. So they did make a comment about it.
Yeah, he digs at him, but I'm going to side with Voyage. Bill, all right, Mason says almost certain they said it. They said it on Monday. Bill, you're the worst with update. Don't listen to Bill with any update.
Hold on. If he said it Monday, I'm talking about Tuesday.
No. He said they said it on Monday.
Oh, okay. Monday, I didn't see. Then that's not on me. Tuesday, I know he didn't say it because I watched the whole show.
2-0 Panthers.
Let's go.
Yep.
Rangers, come on.
I didn't want to say it.
D-Rock, let's go.
I didn't watch Monday, so if he said it Monday, he said it Monday. But Tuesday, I know he didn't say it.
Dude, we are so good at hockey, it's insane. It's not even like one of our. We didn't even have a hockey guy last year. Me and D-Rock are just like Zapper, like, all right, fuck it, we'll pick it up. We're fucking amazing at hockey. This is the easiest sport in America. I mean, literally, I haven't fucking watched a game all year, and I'm 6-1 in my life. I lost yesterday.
Not only are we killing it, it's probably the best sport out of the four major.
Oh, and it's a great hedge sport too, by the way. Yeah. But last night I gave you the Ducks plus 160 and the Sharks plus 140. The Sharks won outright. The Ducks were winning 1-0 in the third, went to overtime, and again, every single bet I lose is by one in overtime. That's the only time. But these are all plus 150s and even monies we're giving you. We're not getting minus 210s. These are fucking hockey's easy.
The best. So didn't get it in. I love it.
I'm so mad, dude. I was gonna load it too. I just saw it lock on my phone. I'm staring at it, and I'm rooting against all of us. I don't give a fuck about you guys right now. Oh, please go to 1-1 because they're definitely gonna win this game. That line was insane, dude. That line was like there's 30% of the people on the Panthers right now, and this line moved 20 cents in the other direction. Like, this was a clean, like, reverse line move.
Tommy, he goes, McAfee goes today, he goes, yeah, I'm doing all the thing. I got to get on the plane and doing everything, and I went trick-or-treating and everything. And he goes, I go on the internet, and there's a million things about me wearing a panda costume.
I told you, bro.
He goes, the world was on fire.
Dude, goes, you didn't think it was a real thing.
He goes, I wore it because we talk about pandas, and the guy doesn't think pandas are real.
I know.
Somebody on my show, do a little research.
No, seriously, dude. Bill, I told Bill yesterday, McAfee, and I know McAfee's not doing it on purpose. I was like, McAfee shouldn't have worn that costume. And Bill's like, why? It's a panda. I'm like, do you know what panda eyes and the panda thing? Do you know? And he's like, that's not a thing. I'm like, dude, it's when they like, I'm not going to say it on here because we get demonetized, but when they do bad things from the back door to children that forms panda eyes, it like pumps blood vessels in their face. And I'm like, it's like a fucking bad thing. And Biden came out with his wife dressed like a panda and started eating babies on stage. I'm like, this is like a known thing. Like, pandas, you don't fucking wear a panda costume. It's like walking around with pizza costume. But Bill didn't know. Bill, now you know.
Yeah, man.
I'm not crazy, am I?
He's like, somebody who does my stuff, please do a little.
I mean, dude, how does fucking who's the kid we like, Bill? The kid with the mullet. I forget his name.
Boston Connor.
Oh, it's Boston Connor. How does he not tell him? He's a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
He knows all about Pizzagate and everything. How does he not tell?
Yeah, he's got to tell McAfee.
Boston Connor. McAfee, you got to get Boston.
Your costume real quick.
Boston Connor's got to be on him right there because I would have been like, yo, take that off. Do not wear that on here. Anyway, the promo is live on the website, so you guys can go to the link in my bio on Twitter at TommyGWinsAgain, or you can go right to the 4Deep website, 4deep.com, 4deep.com. We have the end-of-year promos. We do it every year. Probably first 100 people will probably do, maybe 200 on this thing. We'll figure it out. But we have the 2-month promo, which is the rest of year promo. We got 2 months left in the month, November and December. It's usually $120 a month. This is $149 for the rest of the year.
Woo!
So that's $149 for the rest of the year. Okay? That's a monster deal. That's less than $17 a week. It's less than $3 a day. The one you need to be buying is only $299, so $149 and $299. The $299 takes you through March Madness. This is going all the way. College basketball starts next week. I am God, literal God, in college basketball. Up about 300 units in the last 2 years. I think 600 in the last 4. Every year we slay March Madness. Every year we slay college basketball. It is like the sun setting in the fucking west and rising in the east, or whichever way it goes.
Let's go, college basketball! Let's go! Fuck yeah! I don't like
Bill Rupp.
for college basketball. I got my NC State shirt on. Let's go, college
Look at
basketball.
Bill Rupp.
Sign
What a
up
company
for college.
man.
I can't wait. I can't wait to the first game and the line movement. I am pumped.
IUPUI versus Kentucky. Yeah, it's gonna be great. But yeah, so
wait.
guys, get in now. This is the best offer you're gonna see. 5 months for $2.99. That's retarded. We charge $40 a week. That's like $40 a month. Get in now. Current subscribers, buy the package. Your current days will be added to the back end of the package. You can hit Dub Club support and let them know. Either click the link in my bio or go to 4deep.com. But guys, these offers are fucking retarded right now because we just keep destroying everything. We need everyone in America signed up at this company. You're nuts if you don't join this. And people in the chat, you tell them in the fucking chat what we do to college basketball.
Not only that, but you're getting March Madness, but then you get the rest of NFL, NHL, college football, NBA. I mean, UFC, everything.
Golf, tennis, fucking everything. It's every sport.
Right?
Oh yeah, golf is.
Yeah.
And then
So
2 weeks we got the NBA.
Stars goal. Tommy, better watch that line.
what's that?
Stars goal.
I hate to cheer it now. I'm never gonna get in at the right line now.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just rooting for you guys.
We got the NBA in-season tournament starting in 2 weeks too. So
Ooh, I'm gonna get my conspiracy hat on, ready for that. But guys, get in now. Go. Don't run. Don't walk. Get in on this special. These are the lowest prices we've ever had for this. So get in there now. Anything else in the game last night? Any takeaways from the game last night?
Garrett Wilson made probably the second
two
best
of the greatest catches of the year
of all time. Odell, I still think was a little bit better, but freaking amazing. They have to change the rules on these catches. It doesn't make any freaking sense. They said it this morning. I don't know if you got it from TV, Tommy, or you guys just said the same thing, but Kelsey said the same thing the other night. They were saying today on the show.
No, I didn't hear it. I was saying
Kelsey
it on the voice
said
chat.
that it's stupid if a guy catches a touchdown and he starts and his leg cramps and he has to jump into the end zone.
He said that?
Yeah, he literally said it.
I said 2 days ago.
You told me the same thing.
Yeah, no, I said if a guy's playing with one leg, can he never catch a pass if he
That's
just
why I
hops
thought
down
you
the
got it
fucking
from
field?
him.
No, he probably got it from us.
He said it to me.
Yeah, I said it to
so
Zab.
he
Yeah.
said the same
Actually, I
thing.
said it to you, Zab, when it happened that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. They're spying on our phone calls. But no, it's true.
Yeah,
2
Kelsey
feet.
said
2
the same
feet.
thing.
Why does it have to be
you first. So yeah, you actually
Why the fuck does it have to be 2
It
feet?
makes no sense.
Why does it have to be a left foot and a right foot?
So-
Like what Pickens did the other night seemed fine to me.
Pickens was perfect, and what fucking Wilson did would have been perfect.
I mean, how many touchdowns has Pickens would be leading the league in touchdowns?
Pickens should have 9. He
One
should have
ass
4
cheek-
last week.
One ass cheek is 2 feet.
Yeah, one
One
knee is 2
ankle-
feet, one shin is 2
ankle is
feet, one
2 feet.
elbow is 2 feet. Yeah, but 2 right feet aren't 2 feet. Fuck out of here.
It makes the NFL have to change that.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
I'd never seen it before, and we just saw it twice in like 72 hours. It's the weirdest
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Yeah, we're going to see it. It's going to happen 4 more times this season.
Yeah, it's fucking
And now
crazy.
it's going to happen every
It's
year.
absolutely insane. So big win for the Jets. We'll see what this does. We'll see if they turn the ship or if they just go right back to shit. They're going to have to win this game against that little fucking midget in Arizona. So we'll see how that
I
goes.
do have to send that guy a present for dropping that ball at the half-yard line because I did cash the first touchdown on Mixon.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much.
Dude, what do you mean that guy? We mentioned Malachi Corley first
know,
touchdown on the
insane.
show.
Bro, he was plus 5,000. People
We
lost
said some weirdo like Malachi Corley is going to get his first touchdown.
people lost a lot of money on that. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
I think people made a lot of money on that. I think there was more Joe Mixon dollars coming in than there was Malachi.
No,
Corley
I
dollars
understand,
going
but
out.
plus 5,000 is a tough one.
Oh yeah, no, that's horrible. I'd fucking stab somebody. Like that's crazy. All right, so that was it. We talked about Ryan Clark, white face. Ryan Clark's allowed to dress up as Bill Belichick, paint his face white to be Bill Belichick, but Bill Belichick dressed up as Ryan Clark, and he had to have Bill Belichick's face. Why couldn't Bill Belichick paint his face black? Are we done with this? Like, this is fucking absolutely insane. I understand where it came from back in the day 100 years ago when they used to have fucking people paint their face black, and it's not anymore. How the fuck are you going to be? How am I going to be Michael Jordan for Halloween without painting my face black? How am I going to be Michael Jordan? If I'm going to be fucking Asian, I'm going to wear a fucking bandana, and I'm going to fucking do a little squint in the eyes. If I'm going to be fucking anyone, if I'm going to be Britney, I'm not going to go with dark hair. I'm going to go with light hair. You're just changing your face to fucking appear like the person you were dressing for Halloween. It is absolutely fucking insane. If you wanted to be like a slave on the fucking cotton line, it's a different story. But if you're trying to be fucking Michael Jordan or Ryan Clark, why is Bill Belichick can't paint his face, but Ryan Clark can? Why is whiteface not offensive? Because it doesn't have a 150-year history behind it?
I was also a little upset that Aaron Rodgers didn't dress up yesterday for Halloween because he always does good costumes and they have meeting behind him.
Why didn't he?
Because he's being a little bitch because his team sucks.
No, he said he's having a big banger tonight.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he always comes in, though, with the
he
costume.
always comes in before the game on the game day.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Dressed up, bro.
Well, he does that. He does that in the preseason. He did it for camp. He shows up, but he usually does dress up for Halloween.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know why he didn't do it.
He's having a party tonight, so.
Yeah. Bill, you need to
go,
watch
Bill.
big orders.
Bill, you should drive by.
Listen, he also said he signed up. He got his driver's license in New Jersey and signed up to vote in New Jersey. Maybe he'll come to my voting poll.
Yeah, I know.
Well, aren't you? You're doing the thing, right, Bill?
Hell yeah, I'm doing it.
Right,
when do you do it? When's
get out and vote for
Bill?
Tommy G.
Do you have a shift time and date though?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good for you. Let's go.
Bill's a poll worker now. I mean, the guy's the weirdest fucking person I've ever seen in my entire life.
Bill's had more jobs in the past 3 months than like most people.
I don't know. He's going through like a hardcore like midnight
Did you
crisis.
go to the gym? Bill, did you start your gym membership?
I joined the other day.
Yeah, but it's like a midlife.
Like,
It's a midlife crisis, but it's like not what you do for a midlife crisis. You know, you usually buy like a sports car and fucking 20-year-old. Bill's like fucking driving Uber and fucking working at polls. So I don't understand what the fuck this kid's doing.
Bill's gonna be like the Uber Eats like.
This kid is bored. Bill is bored to death, dude. That's all I can figure out. Bill's just bored. That's all it is. He's just fucking too bored. We got to get you something to do. All right. Anything else you got to cover before we start moving over to the different sports and the different bets?
Nope.
I got a Kababble bet. He just texted me.
Drop it.
Let's go. He's got 2 in the Discord, but you got to sign up to get 1. Let's go with Leversky, 3:30, Bundesliga and Liga 1. So in the Bundesliga, you got Leversky under 4.5, and Lyon, both teams to score parlay plus 106. Right. Leversky plays in Bundesliga, and Lyon plays in Liga 1.
Don't know what those are, but I'm sure they're going to win. So let's bet them. I'm just sitting here staring at this Panthers line, kind of half hoping that they make it 2-2, and the other half hoping you guys win. So I'm being a sorry.
Let's say 75-25. Come on.
Oh no, I'm 95% hoping for 2-2.
I mean,
Listen, I do enough. I do enough for these fucking people in these subs. I could get one. I get one where I deserve a fucking tie game, so I can get fucking in this thing. Jesus Christ. All right, so while we're on the hockey talk, let's start there. Let's go to some hockey plays for tonight. I'm just pulling up my spreadsheet here. Obviously, we have the Panthers, which we mentioned at the beginning of the show. D-Rock, love this line. They are up 2-1. You guys should have probably thrown a little hedge in when they went to minus 700 or whatever the fuck it was. But that's going on right now. Does D-Rock have any other hockey plays out right now? If he does, don't tell me what they are.
I have 2 bets from D-Rock.
Okay, let me write these 2 down. Oh, the cleaning lady took my pen. God damn it. All right. I like the Blue Jackets a lot tonight. Like a lot. Plus 133. Love the Blue Jackets tonight. And I like, who's the other one? I like the Devils a little bit. Rangers a little bit. Did it lock?
Locked.
As I'm looking the other way. And Islanders a little bit. So I love the Blue Jackets and small on the Islanders for now. I think I'm going to end up being on the Islanders.
We got power play.
Power play? All right. But definitely Blue Jackets. I love the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets today, plus 133.
So he sent 2. Rangers 60-minute line minus 120.
Let's go, Rangers.
And the other one is the Blue Jackets plus 160.
Let's go. We are on the same thing so often. So yeah, I mean, listen, I think I don't know if me and
Plus
D-Rock
160. Where the hell's that?
plus
Jesus.
133.
He
No,
sent
line got
me,
pummeled. It opened at 180.
God.
He
Wow.
sent it to me at 10:30. So
Yeah, no, it was 180 when it first
Oh
started.
shit.
It's 130 now in most spots.
And there you go. That's for Slate the Jets, guys.
Yep,
That's
I love this
huge
Blue Jackets
movement
line.
in a couple hours.
Love it.
Tommy said it opened at 180.
You know what I
Wow.
might do? Maybe I'll do Panthers and Blue Jackets on the puck line. Let's see. What is that? You know I'm going to chase this fucking thing, Bill. There's no chance I don't chase this thing. Yeah,
Just
I'm
put
doing
$2.95 in a parlay.
that. I am with the Blue Jackets plus
Not bad.
1.5. That's what I'm doing. All right, talk for a second. Let me put this out to the subs. So I'm going, if you guys missed the Panthers, which you didn't because we gave it out, and I'm fucking the only asshole that missed it, we're going to go Panthers money line, Blue Jackets plus 1.5, only if you missed it. I'm going to put this out to the subs.
hockey.
Bill, pick it up.
No other hockey for me. Just on the Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Parlayed with Florida. So hopefully Florida scores here on this power play. Anybody else? Hoffman, you don't have any hockey, right?
No, I like the
You don't have to
Rangers.
talk hockey. You can talk something else.
I like the
All right.
Rangers.
Go move over to NBA.
Want to go to NBA?
Yeah, I don't do it.
Hoffman, you see what's going on with Embiid?
Yeah, he's pissed at the Philly fans.
Yeah. He's pissed. He's saying that everyone's coming out saying that he's soft and that he's not taking it serious and everything else.
Take it serious.
So he's gone nuts and said that he's done everything for this team and for the city. And
No, actually, he hasn't won shit, so he's done nothing for the team in the city. He's gotten embarrassed out of the playoffs every year. That's what he's done. He's basically Dak Prescott.
well, I mean, Tommy, you can't really kill him because he's doing what you said for them to do.
It's okay. What's up?
So, like, you can't really kill him. I mean,
Oh, no, but the fans can. If I'm paying for tickets, I can kill him if I'm not
but
there.
not
yeah.
you, though. I'm saying not
Oh,
you.
no, I don't care what he does. I don't give a shit if he falls off a bridge.
Well, no, I'm saying he's doing what you want players to do.
Yeah. But you need to specify that before the season. Hey, I'm going to take a large amount of money.
They did.
No, but you need to say it the right way. You need to say it the right way. I'm going to take a large amount of money. I'm a lazy fuck, and I don't really care about my sport, and I have so much money right now, I don't need to care about anything ever again. So instead of half trying throughout most of the year and being tired at the end of the year, I'm just going to sit out like 2-3 months, and then I'll be ready and rocking for you, and I'm going to get you a championship. That's what you say. Say I'm a lazy fuck. I'm paid too much, and I'm an entitled little prick. I'm 27 years old, and I act like I'm 68. How old is Embiid?
I don't
30?
know. Hold on.
I mean, like,
He's got to be. Yeah, he's got to be 30.
30? I mean, he's not like
30,
40.
30.
30. You're fucking 29 years old. Fucking, you're tired? 29. Me and Bill were fucking playing 19 basketball games a day.
We got guys tapping out at NFL games at age 22 and
These kids are fucking at 20.
Listen, this guy did come into the NBA career injured. Right? He missed his first year, right? Like he didn't play.
Yeah.
So
Which
like,
means he
he's
got
been
another
injured
year
his whole
off.
Career. Like that's not his fault that they fucking gave him all that money and shit,
No,
you know?
no,
But somehow he's on a Team USA.
Oh my God, dude. As I'm pushing it, it locked. Don't tell me.
No, it's still open.
No, it's just locked.
No, it
yeah,
didn't.
locked. Let me see.
Locked. I'm looking
Oh,
at
it's
it.
not on mine.
I
That's
just
so
went to
weird.
press the button.
Yeah, it's locked on FanDuel.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got to press that.
magically
You gotta
he's
press
on Team USA, Bill, starting.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
I
What are
mean,
you
listen,
doing playing? What are you doing playing in the Olympics over the summer?
Hoffman, we
Panthers
said
goal.
that.
Yeah, the
Go
Panthers.
Panthers. 3-1.
Listen, Tommy still has no bet on this game.
I
Jack.
told him to put the
He still
295 in
doesn't-
a parlay. I told him to put the 295 in a parlay. I don't know what he's doing. What a fool. So yeah, Embiid is an idiot. He's mad for no. Listen, I mean, like guys, well, I don't know what Philly wants. I'd rather him healthy at the end of the year, playing the playoffs myself. So I'm not really mad at him.
But they're 1-3 right now. Like you can't.
What about Milwaukee?
I want to bet them not to make the playoffs. What is their line on that? They suck.
I mean, Giannis he's gonna want out after this season, huh?
He might want out in the middle of this season if they can't win games. Bill, they have no chance right now.
I mean,
And he's doing everything. He was fucking king of the court last night. He had fucking like 56 things, and they lost by 30. Like they're literally playing 5-on-4. And the guard on the other team is just dismantling them every single night.
Yeah, but Damian Lillard cannot have 4 points in an NBA game.
I'm aware of this, Bill.
I mean, he played 33 minutes. Damian Lillard.
He scored 20 points in like 10 or like 8 straight games before this. And then he just has 4 points last.
Damian Lillard, 4.
He was like 1 for 11 from 3.
And they made that decision. They fired the coach last year, right? In the middle of the year. Hired fucking Rivers, Glenn. I'm not even going to talk about anything. We're going back to this again. I'm not going to call him Doc. He's fucking Glenn. Fuck you. He sucks. That team sucks. He needs to get fired, and they need a real coach there. Something's very bad on that team because they got talent, and they shouldn't be this bad. And Damian Lillard should not be scoring 4 points. How many shots did he take?
He took 11 threes, I think.
He was 1 for 12 from the field, 0 for 6 from 3. So
I'm gonna fucking kill somebody.
Partly his fault, for being such a shitty shooter, 1 for 12. But there's no way Damian Lillard should ever have 4 points. And if you're Damian Lillard, you have to drive to the hole and get fouled then if you're not scoring. Something's got to change. That team's going to be bad, and Giannis is going to get pissed off. I don't know what he's going to do, but I think over the summer he's going to want out of there.
They're plus 500 to miss the playoffs on DraftKings.
Well, like Tommy said, there's so many playoff teams in
plus 590.
But I think they get in. I mean, just pure mathematics. Like Giannis himself, as long as he's not injured, they're going to get in. So,
but it's not enough, though, Bill. Like they're literally getting crushed every single night.
They are in deep trouble. They are in deep trouble. So I'm going to go to the Orlando Magic game tonight. I'm going back to my guy, Donovan Mitchell. We got him by a point the other night. We lost by a point the next night. I'm going back to him again. It's 23.5 instead of 25.5. I like it. The game is a high game. What's the total on this game? I think it's 218. So there should be a little bit of points scored tonight. I think he gets it. 23.5. I'm on Donovan Mitchell in that game. I had another play too. 940. I am going to Denver. Michael Porter Jr. over 2.5 threes. He's been shooting about 6 a game. So plus 115 on 2.5. You're getting plus money there. I like that too. So he should get, hopefully he gets his 3 threes. And we hit both bets.
I like Anthony Edwards' threes tonight. He's been shooting a ton of threes. Hold on. I think it's 3.5. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't.
It's 4.5 on DraftKings. You can probably get a 3.5 on FanDuel. He's made 5 plus threes in every game so far this year, Bill.
Yeah.
Edwards. He's shooting a ton more threes this year. He's just filling the void for all the Towns threes that they're missing now.
Mm-hmm.
So I like his threes tonight. If you can do 3.5, I like that, guys.
Yeah, so I think Towns is taking his first night off, right? Tonight?
Yeah. This is a good night for him to take off. They'll beat the Pistons.
Yeah, should be an easy game for them. Kind of like Jalen Brunson in this, but I'm gonna wait on that to see what happens.
Kate Cunningham's been playing good, but that team sucks.
Yeah, they're no good. They were shitty last year, shitty this year.
Is Howie coming on, by the way?
I texted him. He never answered me.
All right,
Mike's not.
Mike's not.
Okay. All right, we're good there?
Yep, that wraps it up.
All right. Let's move over. A little college football here. We'll talk about we talked a little bit about Navy and what happened last week, obviously, with the Horvath thumb injury. I don't really necessarily 100% trust them as much. I got to do a lot more research on this thumb and see if it's better, if it's worse, if it's the same thing. That's a little bit scary, but I do love Army this weekend, obviously, as you guys know. We're going heavy on Army. We're going heavy on daily props. We're going to be smashing this thing up and down the board. Daly's minus 550 to score a touchdown.
Wow.
Did you see their uniforms?
Yeah, their uniforms are fucking
sick. They're going to win by fucking 100.
Fucking sick. Right. So he was minus 170 for a first half touchdown. I like that. Daly on Army was plus 125 this morning. I don't know what it is right now. I got to pull it up. +1. Keep your eye on the Panthers fucking thing for me too, in case this thing comes down. Because every time I fucking go to push a button, something happens. First team touchdown scorer for Daly, +120. 2 touchdowns for Daly. I think Army just fucking mollywops them. I know Air Force is a team that's used to dealing with the triple option and used to preparing for. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. These teams are so superior to everyone else. So I'm definitely going to be on Army this weekend. Bill, anything you're looking at in college football this weekend? I'll talk a little bit more in a second.
I was looking at Cam Ward passing touchdowns, but I'm scared of the 3+. Just because I had it last week or the week before, I forget which week it was, and he didn't get it. They ran the ball a lot. So I was thinking about it, but I'm probably going to back off. What I don't like is that the Ohio State Penn State game is at noon.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Why is that? Why can't that be 3:30?
I mean, why it should be at night?
It should be 8 o'clock.
It should be the night game. I mean,
it is the night game tomorrow.
You should have
I have no idea why. I mean, you're looking
game
at
days there. Game days
like
there.
Louisville Clemson's the ESPN game at 7:30, and then Texas.
They should have it should be a whiteout with the fucking fireworks.
Their whiteout is next week against Washington
and everything. But I mean, this is it. This is the game. Tommy, Penn State. Their coach can't win the big game. What is he? 1-12?
Ohio State. About Ohio State.
1-12 on teams ranked 5 and below.
Yep. And the beauty of this game is we already picked off Ohio State with one of my calls of the year. Fucking went all in against Ohio State and said Ryan Day would blow the game because he blows big games like that. And Ryan Day fucked up the clock management in that game at the end of the game. So nailed that. I think it was the Oregon game, right?
Oregon.
Nailed that. So this makes me more comfortable with Ohio State because Ohio State already had their bad debilitating loss. So now it's Franklin's turn because this is what they do all the time. Penn State will lose this game. Ohio State is going to win this game and take Ohio State at the money line. I'm not going to lay the point. I'm just going to lay them more.
They're supposed to have the biggest crowd in the history of their thing, like over 100,000.
Which is exactly when they lose. They're like the Ravens, how I tell you. Ravens just lose to bad teams all the time. Hold on, let me just finish this. The Ravens lose to bad teams all the time. Penn State loses to good teams in big spots all the time. It's a trend that's been going on forever. They're going to lose. Ohio State's going to win.
Yeah, and Howard's pissed off because he wanted to go to Penn State his whole life.
He's
and they
jacked
didn't
up. Dead Prez was talking about it
dude.
today this morning, and I was like, I agree 100%. He was scorned by Penn State, so he's had this game circled all.
So was McAfee.
What's up?
McAfee told the story this morning on how Penn State screwed him, and he's hated them ever since.
No, are you serious?
Yeah, it was an awesome story. He told the whole thing about how they recruited him. They were supposed to sign him, and then they get there, and they told him, this might not be the right place for you. Told him how he missed the soccer event, how he was
think about a McAfee miss is bigger than almost any other athlete miss. And some people say, as a punter, what's the big deal? Because he'd be talking about fucking Penn State on every single show, every single day. You'd be hyping up that cost them 20 years of PR.
He would probably do the show on the campus.
He'd probably be living in Pennsylvania right now instead of back in. Yeah, I mean,
that's a show in Indiana, right?
Huge miss by them. On the game tonight, I actually like Florida Atlantic a lot in this game. We're looking at Florida Atlantic opened at +4.5. We're getting to some 3.5s out there this morning. Again, I've been running around doing shows all day, getting everything done here, but it was 3.5 this morning. It looks like it's down to 3 almost everywhere. I don't even think I see a 3.5. 2.5s everywhere. Wow, this is getting steep. Get this now. Get Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic wins this game, I think, tonight. This is I didn't understand. I thought this game should have been a pick'em. I have them favored by my standard. If I was making a line, I'd have Florida Atlantic -1 or 2. I think South Florida fucking sucks. Florida Atlantic's not very good, but South Florida has no business being favored by 4 points on the road to anybody. So I like Florida Atlantic tonight. That's at 7:30 on ESPN.
What about your boy Tommy Genty?
Boise. Yeah. So Genty in this
4,000 to score a touchdown.
It's insane.
-4,000.
It's insane. It's dropped to 2,400 on FanDuel. It's insane.
It's 4,000 on DraftKings.
Yeah. So, I mean, listen, obviously nothing we could do with that. But keep in mind, Boise State is a big favorite tonight. They should roll tonight, coming in angry. So I would imagine they're going to score first, and Genty's going to be the guy who does it. So you can get +100 on first touchdown. Obviously, you're looking at
+155 on DraftKings.
Breaking news: Joel Embiid out for Saturday's game versus Grizzlies with a left knee. He's limping around at practice right now.
He's a fucking pussy, man. He's a
fucking
pussy.
disaster, this
I
guy.
hate that motherfucker. He's him and Carl
How are
Anthony
you
Towns.
out? You just said you were
I
gonna
probably hate him and Carl Anthony Towns more than any players.
He
in
just
all
made
the
a whole
NBA.
big speech about the
Listen, dude, I can't. You'd stop paying them 60, 80 million a year, whatever fuck these guys are making. They don't give a fuck. They don't care about anything.
I don't know how the Philadelphia.
Would you care about anything if you were making 50 million a year and you had a
The other
little
thing is,
twinge
how
in
does
your
the-
knee? You'd be
How does the
fucking
Philly
sitting out too.
organization let this motherfucker go play in the Olympics? Like, if I was the Philadelphia organization, I'd say,
Players
"Get your ass
control the
fucking
organization.
sit down."
The players control the sport. That's why I hate the
crazy.
NBA. They control the whole fucking sport. Yeah, so GT plus 155, you said? Where's that?
DraftKings.
Wow, FanDuel usually has the best touchdown odds. They're plus 100. So, all right, we'll hit that there. GT plus 155, first touchdown. Are you guys keeping an eye on Florida? Is that an intermission?
Yeah, second is in between periods.
Yeah, intermission.
3-1 still?
Yep.
Still can't. I was literally, my finger was going down on the button. GT 2 touchdowns, Bills minus 420.
275 on DraftKings.
Yeah, you can't do that. What about first half touchdown score? It's probably minus 500.
Yeah, probably something like that.
The other thing I like, so here's what I like. I like first touchdown and first team touchdown. First team touchdown is minus 165. I don't know what it is on DraftKings, probably less based on how this is going. But it's always good when fans.
Minus 135 first team.
Love that. Yeah, first team touchdown. I like that. First touchdown's probably the same. I would imagine Boise's going to score first in this game. But Boise rolls. It's not 24.5 points. It's the right line. It's the right total. I mean, this game should probably end Boise 38-14, 38-18, something like that. So it's. I don't really have a lean on the side just yet. I'm probably just
He's minus 340 for first half touchdown.
That's a good number. That's actually a great number. That's way, dude. He's 600 for first half touchdown on FanDuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a parlay piece right there. That would have been nice
That's
if
on
fucking
DraftKings?
yeah.
Yeah, I wish you would have added that to the fucking hockey
Panthers before, yeah. But yeah, first half touchdown minus that's great. That's a great parlay piece. So use that all over the place. Georgia State, UConn game. Slight lean Georgia State. Nothing, no plays official yet. Maybe I'll have something by kickoff. I'm also going to give to the subs some stuff we've been doing. We just missed it yesterday with these kind of game specials for those of you that have accessibility to them for tonight and all through the weekend. We're going to be betting Army every drive touchdown again. This is what you just go in there, bet Army to score every drive. Other big games on the slate here. I honestly don't think this is a great college football slate this weekend. It's very weird.
It's a weird Saturday.
It's very strange. It's not. It's
like the best games at 12, and then there's not like any other like.
Yeah,
really
there's nothing
exciting.
like that sexy the rest of the day. I mean,
Who's Illinois playing?
Dude, the Illinois game is a game I was looking at before. That I actually have flipped on this game twice with Minnesota. So initially I was on Illinois, right? Then I think now I'm on Minnesota, and I think I'm moving heavy onto Minnesota. But I don't like betting road teams, but I'm kind of leaning Minnesota in this one. I think Minnesota beats Illinois. That's one of them.
And that game's at noon also.
Yeah, dude, it's shit.
Fuck? We're going to be done with college football by 3:30 this week.
Yeah, you know we're going right to UNC versus Florida State at 3:30. I mean, do you believe this team was ranked 5 in the country?
I thought Miami was 5.
No, at the beginning of the year.
Oh.
Florida State is 1-7.
Yeah,
they're ranked 5 in the country.
I think you're talking about some other team.
Yeah, they're 1-7. 1-7. These
they're
idiots ranked that. I mean, listen, we cashed in on them the whole year. I just keep betting against Florida State. Their only win, they shouldn't have won. They're a terrible football team. They're the worst football team in the ACC, possibly. North Carolina, give it to me. North Carolina actually opened as a dog, +2, and now it's up to -2.5. So this thing flipped 4 points through the 0. So that's another situation we like. So I'll be on UNC. Let me see if there's another one I want to give.
What about the Ducks? What about Oregon versus Michigan? Michigan sucks.
I mean, listen, Michigan's fucking trash. The line's 14.5.
What do you think about Indiana, Time?
Do you know what the preseason line on this was?
What?
Another team, Michigan, where they fucking had them misranked. I mean,
Tell me Michigan was favored.
Well, Michigan was a 3-point dog in this game to start the season. Now it's 14.5. That's how bad Michigan is. I mean, I'm not betting Michigan. I know that. So
I think I'm going to bet on Oregon.
Probably gonna try and find some ways to get creative here and bet this. Probably tease it. I'll have Oregon in a lot of teasers. Just tease it down.
Yeah, I was going to say Oregon is definitely.
They could roll them. It's just really tough to bet a team to get rolled in the big.
If any of you are betting on Florida State at this point in the season, just quit.
Yeah, just stop, guys. Stop. Every week, I got fucking someone coming at me telling me this is the week. It's not the week ever. It's never the week. They're fucking terrible. They quit. The team quit. The fucking coach quit. Everyone's
They lost to
done.
Duke.
The
They've
fans
never
don't,
lost to Duke.
Fans
ever.
don't even care. We've been betting them. Just stop. The team quit. Like, there's a difference between being physically better than the team, which they are. Their athletes are more 5-star athletes than UNC. They're at home. They're a better physical group of people. They just quit. They stopped playing football after their third loss. They don't care. They're done. So don't bet on teams like that.
Bill.
UAB is another team that I like picking on. I'm going against UAB again here. Got a couple road teams, which I don't love. I usually only bet home teams. UAB is favored by 2.5 over Tulsa. The line's right. It's not a bad line. It's just anytime they make Trent Dilfer a favorite, I'm going to go the other way. This team has lost 6 games in a row in pretty disgusting fashion. I mean, they've gotten obliterated by Army and Navy. They lost by 71-20 to Tulane. And last week, they actually showed up against USF, who's not good, and blew that fucking game. So, sure, yeah, let's run it back with Tulsa. No analysis. Just UNC and Tulsa, just take them. Like, why are they getting points against these 2 shit teams? And the rest of the plays I got to save for you. The Georgia plays and all that, I'm going to save for the subscribers.
You said you're waiting on Navy to see.
I'm waiting. I got to dig into I haven't had a chance to dig into Horvath's thumb yet, so I got to see his health. If he's healthy, obviously we're running right back into it. But I got to see a video of him throwing a football in practice to confirm, because he couldn't even hold the fucking thing last
Not
week.
just that, he's got to be able to catch he wasn't even going to be able to catch the snap.
He couldn't even take the snaps. He couldn't make the pitch.
Yeah, we
He
were
couldn't
watching
do
him
anything.
drop the ball.
Bro, he couldn't pit. He couldn't. Everyone's like, they fumbled 5 times. That's why they fumbled 5 times. Like, 2 of the fumbles were fucking mental errors on kickoffs. But, I mean, there was fumbles that they recovered. It wasn't 5 fumbles. It was 5 lost fumbles. It was like 8 fumbles, like, throughout the game. And one of those pitches, when you pitch that back 7 yards at the guy's foot and he falls on it, you don't lose the ball, but the drive's over. Like, teams like Navy aren't going to fucking get 2nd and 17 against Notre Dame. So the drive's over. Anyway, we'll dig into that. I'll have some plays for that. I have a play I love at 12 o'clock. I have an upset, plus 300 upset, which I'm going to save for the subscribers. And the best time to subscribe, right now. 5 months for fucking under $300. Get in now through March Madness. Go to 4deep.com or click the link in my bio at Tommy G Wins Again. Or you can just get us the rest of the year, which, get the fucking 5 months. Just do it. Just, deal's insane. But rest of the year is huge. It's only $20 more than the month, and you get 2 months. Next sport.
NFL, right?
I think we're there, right?
Yep.
All right, Zab, talk us through. What are we looking at from an injury perspective? Who's in, who's out? What do we got to watch out for?
We only got 2 teams on bye this week. A lot of injuries, especially on the defensive side of the ball, but you're going to have to get in chat because I'll be putting those more in my article. A lot of cornerbacks, a lot of safeties that are going to be out, but I'm not running through all those on here. You can jump in. On the offensive side, Thielen's doubtful. He was supposed to come back from IR this week, but it looks like he's going to spend 1 more week out. T. Higgins is doubtful again. He hasn't practiced all week. He's pretty much out. Gabe Davis, Brian Thomas, and Travis Etienne are all game-time decisions. They're all pretty banged up. They talked about Brian Thomas being out a couple weeks. Now he's game-time decision. If he plays, I wouldn't be interested in him. Puka's questionable. DK Metcalf's questionable. I'd lean more closer to doubtful for him. He hasn't practiced all week. And then Goddard's questionable also. So
yeah.
Nakua got hurt today in practice.
Puka?
He got hurt like a day or 2 ago, I believe. It was his knee. It was the same knee that he was on IR for.
I mean, this dude is built like a truck, too. I mean, he's built like a truck. He's got a head like a fucking iron brick. And he just keeps getting fucking hurt. I mean, if he could just stay on the fucking field, this dude's a savage.
Said he's going to most likely play.
Well, he plays through it. I think that's the reason he's hurt so much. He's the anti-Embiid, right?
Yeah.
Like, he plays when he shouldn't be, and Embiid doesn't play when he should.
What's Drake May status for this weekend? Do we have a status on him? Because that's the Lions hangover game.
I don't think that's official. There's like nothing. There's not.
He's been like a limited participant, but I haven't seen that he actually cleared protocol yet.
There's no props out for that whole game.
If he plays, I'd really like the Patriots.
McVay came out and said that I wouldn't bet against Puka playing this weekend.
That's not.
Zach Moss is doubtful. Derek Carr's back in. Kendre Miller for the Saints is out. Njoku is good to go. So there's a lot of guys. Lamar didn't practice really this week, but he came out today and said he's good to go. So
So we got some stuff to monitor, obviously. Let's start it off kind of with the sides. Last week gave you guys Cleveland money line victory over the Ravens. That was just the exact Lamar game that he loses all the time, and the game was rigged. It was clearly fixed. A whole game on the right side of that one too. We've been killing the conspiracy bets. This week, now you got revenge on your mind here, right? You got the Ravens going fucking blood in their fucking eyes after last week. Denver Broncos on the road. Going at Baltimore, I think everyone's going to be running right back to the Baltimore minus 500. I am a little bit concerned about one feature of this game. This Denver defense has been pretty good, obviously, as we know, very good. And Surtain locks the fuck down your number one, right? Zay Flowers has been going ham every week, so. And he ain't going to do shit. He ain't going to do nothing on Surtain. So they do have Deontay Johnson. We don't know how much he's going to be playing. This is the perfect week to start mixing him in. Bateman's been a pretty much a disappointment going forward so far. What this could be another fucking ugly game. I think the Ravens win this one, but I'm not laying 10.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think they win. I think they're going to take him to the woodshed. I mean, they might lock down Zay Flowers, but he's going to travel into the slot. And Surtain doesn't travel into the slot. They play a heavy man coverage scheme, and Zay Flowers has one of the highest separation scores. I would look too at the fact they have Derrick Henry, Isaiah Likely, Mark Andrews. They can't shut all those guys down. Deontay Johnson is going to get a lot. He's going to probably get that Amari Cooper first game run where he plays half the snaps, 40% of the snaps. But they might be able to shut down Zay Flowers, but they're not going to shut down the rest of those guys. So I think the Ravens lay the wood.
I mean, listen, they should. If they didn't just lose last week, I'd probably be thinking this is.
I was going to say.
But they should have there should be blood in the water there this week.
They're supposed to get two of their cornerbacks back too.
Their defense has been bad. If it's Bo Nix, if it was anyone, if it was Stidham, Zach Wilson, anybody else, Bo Nix sucks. He's fucking trash. So what else do you guys like? Bill, what are you on this weekend?
So last week was the first week I actually bet an actual spread in the Giants game, and I went going back to it again. I think the Giants lose and they get killed to the Commanders.
I don't agree.
Minus I don't agree with that either.
I think this is a trap.
That's what you want to think. The Giants are awful. The team is very bad. Dayball and the rest of them are on the hot seat to get fired. I think Washington just comes into the Meadowlands and fucking whoops some Jersey ass.
Now they should, right? This game just feels trappy to me.
No, the Giants are bad.
Every time these two teams play, it's fucking neck and neck. Every time.
Obviously, we're not gonna have any Tracy, right? Tracy's out.
No, he's good.
Is he playing? I like the Giants.
He cleared protocol.
Yeah, I like the Giants.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I think.
And to be honest with you,
Jaden Daniels has been living on a prayer, no pun intended.
Jaden Daniels, they should be 4-4.
I mean, that team has been just.
They should have lost to the Giants the first
but they
time.
didn't. But they didn't.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
But they didn't.
Listen,
I wouldn't be surprised if they lost this weekend.
The line's getting steamed. Everyone's betting the Commanders. That's for sure. 92% of the fucking public's on the Commanders. So listen, I'm probably going to be on the other side of there, Bill, but we'll be on the other side of this one too. And
if Drake May plays, I'm going to be on the Patriots heavy because the Titans just played the Lions, and
I know when who plays the Lions loses immediately.
Yeah, and I just need Drake May in there, not Brissett.
Yeah, Bill, we're going to be opposite sides here.
I'm going back to Wan'Dale Robinson again. The over on his receptions, under on his yards.
Inverse.
Yep, going to hit it again. It's hit 3 or 4 times already this year. Going after it again. We've already made our money on it, hitting it a few times. So it's now you're playing with house money on that. FanDuel raised it to 5.5. I'm only going to do it if I can find a 4.5. So if I can find a 4.5 and then under on his yards, I'll do it. If it's the 5.5 plus money, I'm going to stay away. But the 4.5, I could probably alt it down to do 5. But I'm definitely all over that again because I've made money and it's free money.
All right. So we're going to be opposite sides of this game. He's betting the same thing. The over receptions, under yards, the reverse correlation for plus 500-600. I'm going with the Bears, Bill, against your Arizona Cardinals.
That's what I was going to say next.
Yeah. That feeling.
Do you want to know why?
Because you like them and they stink?
No.
And you just keep betting them? Like,
No, not really. Whose phone is that? Someone shut your ringer off. I have a little bit of digging that I've been doing, Bill.
mine?
By the way, Deion Sanders is one of the sources of my information. Caleb Williams cannot play in the cold. It's one of the things I said before the season that I was worried about. It's one of the reasons why quarterbacks go to fucking Chicago to die. It's windy, it's cold, it's shitty, and everyone's getting murdered everywhere. But Caleb Williams, literally this year, in a dome or in 75-plus degrees, balled the fuck out, right? Like, just balled the fuck out. Played at USC, California boy. Now, I saw the people online. I read this up. Deion Sanders said Caleb was going to be a bust in Chicago because he's in the wrong spot. Deion Sanders said Caleb Williams isn't going to be able to play in the cold. It was a big thing. I don't even remember hearing about it, but Deion was. Oh, no, we do when he was talking about Shador and all that, just Shador Caleb, and he's been right, and he is right because everyone turned around online. I was on a forum. I was looking all over the place for this type of debate, and I found it. And everyone was going, Caleb Williams grew up in Washington D.C. It's cold as fuck in Washington D.C. Good point. Anyone want to guess how many touchdowns Caleb Williams threw in 20 high school games?
Not that many.
30? 30? He should have thrown 300 in 20 games in college. He averaged 200 yards a game in high school.
He's averaging 30 a year.
Yeah, he grew up in it, and he sucked. He didn't fucking do very well in it. So I love this spot. I think this is going to be a thing we're going to be playing for the rest of the year. Caleb in the cold, fade. Caleb in the heat, play. And I think Caleb goes out. He obviously fucking had the worst game of his career last week. Fucking absolute disaster. Still almost won it. I don't believe in the Cardinals. I think Caleb goes out over 260 rushing and passing and rushing yards. Love it. I think he has a great day. I think he throws 2 touchdowns. I think we got a big Caleb day coming this week with a
I think,
Bears.
I was going to say, I think this game has potential to like shoot out.
Yeah.
It could get up there. Low total, 244.5.
Kyler's thrown a touchdown pass, at least one in like 12 straight games. So.
And the Bears are that defense that's frustrating as shit, and Kyler's really stupid. So I could see them frustrating the hell out of Kyler, forcing an interception or 2.
That's like the Lions with Goff. Goff can't win outside. I'm going to take the Packers early. I'm going to take the +3 because I think that Love is going to play. So once Love is announced in, that line's going to go down even more. So I like the 3 now. And Goff's record outside is just horrendous, night and day. So I'm on the Packers this week.
Yeah, I would take You guys know I love the Lions, but I think I'm going to bet on the Packers this weekend too. I think 3.5. You should go 3.5 though.
Yeah, I mean, I think Love's going to play, so I think it's going to move.
No, I know, I agree. I'm saying get 3.5 right now.
Tease it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So let's move on to another game. This is my favorite play of the weekend. I wasn't going to give it out on here, but I'm going to give it out because it's just too easy. We talk about it all the time. It is international Josh Allen versus the Dolphins week. And he just absolutely eviscerates them, absolutely pisses on them. And I know everyone's going to look at the box scores. First of all, let me read you this. Josh Allen has a 110 passer rating with 3,500 yards and 34 touchdowns with 7 interceptions in 13 games against the Dolphins. Okay? He absolutely throws like 3 touchdowns a game. Here's his last 6 games. All right? I'm going to read you 5 of them and leave one off. 359-2, 320-4, 304-4, 402. Okay, now I'm going to leave off the most recent game, which was against the Dolphins, where he threw for 139-1. And I think that's going to scare people off slamming the shit out of this. Do you guys remember that game? That was the Tua game. When Josh Allen marched down the field, they were up 17-7. He threw for like 115 yards in like the first quarter, and then fucking pick 6, Cook fucking 60-yard touchdown, and Tua died on the field. And next thing you know, they didn't throw the ball the whole second half. And really the whole end of the second quarter, he was going to eviscerate them in that game. Josh Allen is going to curb stomp the Miami Dolphins again. We're betting the Bills heavy. We're betting the Bills alt lines. We're betting Josh Allen 300+. Josh Allen 3 touchdowns. Josh Allen rushing and passing. Josh Allen every way possible. What do we have for injury status in this game, Zab, as far as Amari Cooper and these guys?
Two things. Dallas scored, so you better check your line if you want to parlay them with CBJ.
Let's go.
And let me bring up my Google Doc because I have something that's going to make you love that even more. Ooh. So, Dolphins, if you look at when I was talking earlier about the cornerbacks and safeties, so Kohu, one of their cornerbacks, and Holland are both not practicing. I'd say both are probably going to be out this weekend, which means they're going to be without two of their starting defensive backs in this matchup. You're going to see oh, Jesus Christ. I just forgot his name. He's going to slip outside. I'll get his name here.
Don't worry about it.
Their main cornerback, but he's going to slide outside, which is going to open up Khalil Shakir, and he is going to absolutely eat in this matchup. Shakir is going to be another one that I think I might ladder up.
Yep.
Especially if Holland and Kohu are out. So yeah, the other guy, Cooper's good. I think they're going to keep doing that rotation of Coleman, Cooper.
Why is there no props for Cooper on FanDuel?
I have no idea. I think they're kind of waiting to see. Keon Coleman has a great matchup this weekend. I love Coleman.
There's no props for Coleman either.
Really
that's what I was wondering. Did somebody get hurt in practice there?
I haven't seen anything in the practice reports, and I was looking at them right when we
Anyone in the chat, if you guys saw anything, because
let me see if anything. I have Cooper on fantasy. Let me see if they wrote anything.
Let me see if he's on DraftKings.
Limited practice Thursday. No, they ddidn't do today's.
Dawson. Yeah, they don't have him on DraftKings either. So keep your eye on those two guys.
Yeah, I'll shoot you.
I don't care either way. I'm all in on Shakir. All in on Shakir. All in on Allen. Shakir's been playing better with Cooper in. So I think Cooper in helps Shakir. Takes a little attention off him. But either way, Shakir's going absolutely ham this week. Allen's going ham this week. We hit that ladder. I think I even gave it out on Twitter, one of the parts of that. I hit Shakir 39.5, 50.5, 60.5. We hit plus 900 on her, plus 300 or some shit.
Yep.
We're just smashing the Shakir ladder. 300, not 900. The whole way up. We're going to do the same thing. Shakir's going for 8 for 90 and a touchdown this week. His props 50. Retarded.
I have a play I think you're going to love. What do we do when a wide receiver shits the bed on the road and then comes home the next game in a good matchup?
We smash him.
Drake London, last week we were on him. He didn't do shit. He's coming back home versus a Dallas team. They play a little bit more zone over man, but he destroys in both coverages. So, yeah, I'm going right back to Drake London. I think he eats again in this matchup. So, Cowboys run basically a 60-40, 50-50 split between man and zone coverage schemes. Drake London's better against man, but he's top 20 yards per route run against zone too. So I'm going right back to him.
It's funny. I put a play in this morning. I did a little first quarter parlay for that game. Drake London over 9.5, CeeDee Lamb over 18.5. Let me see what it's at now. Drake London's up 10.5. So Drake London 10.5 first quarter, CeeDee Lamb 8.5 first quarter, plus 257.
18 or 8?
18.
18.5 is profits.
CeeDee Lamb 18.5 first quarter.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I mean,
he gets like the first 5 passes of every game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll be
going
right
do you think Dallas? Do you think Dallas loses this?
I don't know.
Falcons haven't been good out of the division. They've been killing Tampa Bay. They destroyed Tampa Bay, but out of the division, not as good. I think Dallas wins this game.
What happens if Dallas loses this game, goes 3-5? Do we see McCarthy get fired?
I think you have to fire him. I think they need.
Right. Believe it or not, the Dallas is playing great on the road. Dallas is 3-1 on the road, and they're 3.
Yeah, I seen a stat earlier that if you look at their home versus away last year to this year, it's just night and day.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like they played any juggernauts on the road. I mean, they played Cleveland the opening week with Deshaun shit show, the Giants, and then they did beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, though. But listen, I'm probably not going to be betting that. If anything, I would be going to the Atlanta Falcons. I think there's major distress in that organization. Did you see Mike Parsons? He had someone on his podcast or whatever. I saw it on First Take or something this morning. They asked him to name the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL, and neither Cowboy named Dak Prescott.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
What the fuck was that? And Ryan Clark was defending it.
It was Diggs.
Was it Diggs? Yeah. And they were and the hosts on ESPN were defending it. You can't defend that. What?
Yeah,
it should have been number one. My boy's number one. And then move on.
But I will give Cam Newton credit today. because he stood up and he said, what? He goes, I've been on this show 4 times already. Why do we keep talking about the Cowboys? And
yeah, I did hear that. Actually, when I was running around doing shit.
Went crazy.
Finally, someone fucking said it.
Finally. Yeah. No, Molly, nobody cares about Dallas. We don't want to talk. We don't want to hear it. When they start talking, I change the channel.
No one gives a fuck, dude. They haven't been relevant for 15 years.
It's 4 seconds.
They're not good.
30 years. 30 years.
30 years. They're not fucking good. Stop talking about the goddamn Cowboys. They suck.
Nobody cares.
Jesus Christ. They just forced the Cowboys down your throat on every channel.
Good job.
By the way, Cincinnati Bengals get a nice easy dub this week. I think they run away with this one. Jamar Chase scores pretty much every week.
Geez.
We're going right. I'm going. Hey, Bill, all my teams coming right back. Coming up.
Macaulay Culkin.
Coming up.
I think I saw you talking about this in the chat, Zab. AJ Brown this weekend. He should have a great game.
Yeah, AJ Brown versus man coverage. Playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are absolutely dog shit in the secondary. AJ Brown's going to eat in this matchup. I think his props mid-70s, high 70s. Just hit it.
He's going to go.
Let him go 100. Hit him for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just reading the chat. Who should I start? Fantasy, Geno or Stafford? I'd go Stafford right now. As long as you're getting a full complement of weapons and Puka's in there, I think that Rams offense is the best offense in football. I really do. I think that's a lethal fucking. I mean, find me an offense when healthy that has Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, Stafford, Higbee, and then you got all the backups that we just watched. You got Tutu, you got Whittington, you got Parkinson. Like, that's a fucking filthy fucking offense. Like, that offense is nasty. And you saw last year when Kyron Williams played, Stafford was a monster. So, yeah, I go Stafford in that one. Another question. Cam just came out for Kamala. Of course, a black athlete. He has to. He's just fucking cutting out. Well, let's just be honest.
Panthers
we could sit there. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm in the bet. I'm in the bet.
It took you the whole show to get in.
It took the whole show for me to be able to cheer with you guys. Let's go.
How do you feel, Tommy?
It feels great. Feels great. Feels unreal. All right, let's go, boys. Panthers 4-2. I finally found my way in.
Olave's getting Derek Carr. I think this is a game kind of being overlooked. I'll have to wait to hear Scarface talk about it tonight on the roundtable. But when the Saints played the Panthers week 1, they absolutely curb stomped them. Mm-hmm. You won't have Rashid Shaheed. He's out. But Carr's back. Olave has a great matchup.
I love it, yeah. My only concern would be, are the fucking Saints going to just fucking run away with the game and they're not going to be thrown in the second half?
Kamara touchdown.
Yeah.
They got to put a point Olave early.
Bryce Young's fucking AIDS. Should have, but go pick up Thielen in your seasonal league, guys. I did it in a couple leagues. He's been sitting there just sneaking on the waiver wire. Now people are talking about him because he almost played this week. He's probably gone, but go scoop him up, especially with Deontay Johnson gone. That's fucking Thielen's fucking team when Dalton comes back. That's going to be a nice play for you guys going forward, and Hoffman will start him against me when I play him like an asshole. Fucking dick. All right. Anything else here? Nope. Good. Bill, anything else? Any other sports? Any other weird shit we got to focus on here? Nope. All right. Guys, get on over to 4deep.com right now, or just go to my Twitter, click the link in the bio. $299 for 5 months. Bill, do you know how many days 5 months is? It's like 150 days.
A lot of days.
150 days for $299. Okay. That is less than $2 a day. That's what that comes out to, Bill. Do you think you are worth $2 a day?
I would say so.
I think you are. I think between the four of us, we're worth about 3, and I think you're worth 2.
Thank you.
You're worth 2.
Nice.
So, got $2 a day? Are you fucking kidding me? The fuck are you doing? Get on board. We run shit. The entertainment alone on the weekends is worth in the voice chat. So get over there to 4deep.com. Click the link in my bio. $299 for 5 months or $149 for 2 months. Pick your poison. College basketball starts next week. We are going to start slaying, as usual. Bill Rupp, final words.
Let's go college basketball.
There it is. Bill Rupp. What a team player he is, huh, Zap?
He's best in the business right there.
Best in the biz. Best in the biz. Final words, Zap.
No, have a great weekend. See you guys Monday.
All right. Hoffman, final words?
Let it breathe. Let it breathe.
Let it breathe. Let it breathe. We're getting ready to rock. For Bill Rupp, Zab, and Hoffman. Constantino wasn't able to join us today, but he will be putting out his UFC bets in the chat when you guys get signed up, so you'll get access to all that. The roundtable show will be tonight. What time are they doing that, Zab?
7:30, I think.
I think it's 7:30. Is it on YouTube or on Discord?
Wherever you want it.
YouTube. Throw it on YouTube. 7:30 tonight. Free NFL roundtable show with the whole crew. Why not? I'm in a good giving mood. So we'll do the roundtable show tonight. I'm going to start drinking right after this. I had the longest morning in the history of mornings, and I finally get a chance to let it breathe, as Hoffman would say here. And I'm going to let it breathe with a lot of fucking Don Julio and bourbon. So I'm going to be fucked up for the 7:30 roundtable show. See ya, 7:30 p.m. YouTube and my Twitter. We'll be on both. Same way you got into this one. That's how you're going to get in that one. Break down every single game from a DFS and betting perspective. For Hoffman, for Zab, for Bill, I am Tommy G. Go sign up. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!
I'm so fucking